Hello, hello, hello. We are on top of Lambley viaduct. I've just pre-recorded the walk here, but as it happens, we're going straight back from where I came. We're also going to end up on that little bridge on the way back, which is going to be a killer going up the steps on that side. Stunning views. We are 33 metres above the water. I'm terrified of dropping my phone. Yeah, right, Shandy, Secret Blackburn and Susan 54. Thank you all for coming in. Look at the views down there, 33 metres up. And we're going to end up on the way back down there on that bridge, in theory, if I don't get lost. There was salmon washed up on the bank the last time I was here. This was used for railway from Alston to Haltwhistle, bringing down iron ore, limestone and coal from the mines. It was actually used publicly, I think it was up to 87, I think. It's a beautiful place. So we're heading towards, we're coming back where we were going, because I'm going to do the map backwards. That's my plan, because apparently the prisoner of war camp, you see the plaque on the buildings better. Doing it backwards. And this trail app that I've found, you can track yourself. So in theory, I can't get lost. 54. Hi Andy, all right. 54, have you ever used Nigel? Thanks for coming in. Ayla, nice one, thank you. 54, have you ever used all trails? I was asking Secret Blackburn before. Valentine, thank you very much for coming in. You're right, Aunt. So we're going to be walking on the South Tyne trail, which is basically railway lines. Up here, well, there's absolutely nothing. Back in the day, it was an industrial area. And we go past a couple of train platforms and stations that are now people's homes. It's a nice, easy walk. But it's kind of a long one. So I want to get a bit of a march on. So I'm back in time to hit the schools because I got the drive home. It's only about 15-20 minutes from home, so it's not too bad. This bit's really dark with the trees. There's still coal and coke on the side of the what would have been lines that were on. Logman, yeah, right, thanks for coming in. It's queening, I can't see. How are you, Nigel? It's quite handy. We're going to go back past the car, so I'm going to grab a slug of coke on the way past. How you doing, Shandy? How's Buttons? There, look, you've got the coal and you've got the coke. And the rabbits are having a field day just here. We're going to pass a few nice little railway bridges as well. Just to make sure I don't get lost, I might have to jump out for a couple of seconds just to check my tracking. I was doing loads of research last night. Susan, thank you so much. So I'll have to jump out and just check on the tracking. I'm doing it backwards because of the prisoner of war camp. We're going to get to Featherstone Castle first, and it's grounds. It's privately owned, so we can't get too close to it. But I'll get as close as I can. The prisoner of war camp, the buildings are still standing, or the majority of them. 6,000 German officers. They started a group to forge links with the locals. They were working on the farms, whatnot up here, and they started their own newspaper. You all right, Queen? And I did not know about this place until a Newcastle walker. He told me about it when I said I'd been to Lambley. So I've been researching. I just was not convinced of the maps because I thought I should be going that way, but actually I'm going downstream. So just as well, I added the Old Trails app because God knows where I would have ended up. Spent a couple of hours last night checking out routes and directions. I was thinking, nah, that looks iffy. It looks like it's going a complete different direction. But my sense of direction is crap. Big Tim, thank you very much for coming in. Loving going around your family's place. We've got some beautiful keepsakes. Love those bottle tops and the signage. Kiss, how you doing? Kiss, I'm liking the way you're using the cement and make it into balls to make bricks and put that shelf up. Wall flash. You've been giving me ideas. 31, how you doing? I am going to a prisoner of war camp. German officers were here. There's about 6,000. And I didn't even know it was here. It looks to be workshops. The farmer's been using it, so hopefully it's not full of cows because I want to go inside the rooms. Sniper, my friend. Sniper's got a gaming channel and he's brilliant. He's a good friend to have. So, sub him up. Tim, knock your link up. Love walking around your parents' bit. I know it's nostalgic and it's a bit sad for you, but it's lovely to see it. You come away with some keepsakes and you've got the videos. $54, now that would be $51, that would be telling. But yeah, prisoner of war camp in Northumberland, Northern England. I was like, eh? Camp 18, it's called. And it's near Featherstone Castle. In the castle grounds. Hopefully I get to sneak in, there's not a bull sat inside it. I got burnt on that walk yesterday. My shoulders. I don't normally burn. It's all grey skies. But it's warm, it's clammy. If you had Kendal mint cake, that stuff rocks, is lush. There, I'm walking straight past stuff. There's a railway platform, and we've got another one here. This house must have been a station. I can't get in the castle, it's privately owned. Bar humbug. I would love to. You've got all these old walls. Gateway. Here's another platform for the train. This, I think, was for changing the signals. I can't see it being anything else. It's got a lever and it's got a lock. It won't move now because it's kind of welded in place. But you've got this. This is metal as well. This is iron as well. You've got that handle and you've got that hook. So I presume that it's got a go through. So I presume that was to change the signals. Presume so. HP Hewlett and Son. Liverpool. Oh, flying would be fun. Oh, the coke off the trains, it's a bit slippy. And there you go, platform. Snudder, thank you very much for coming in. Quite a long platform as well. Got that house in the back there. That house has got some age to it. I presume that handles a signal changing thingy-majiggy. I can't see. It's either that or a water pump. But my guess is a signal hoo-ha. Yeah, no problems, Andy, thanks. Loads of birds in here. Yeah, blue tits, coal tits, robins, chaffinches, and a blackbird singing. Thanks, Aunt. They've been cutting the grass for silage. Again, another farmer using most of his fields for silage. So whether the farmers are expecting, well, I know why, I never thought it through. The wheat shortages. The farmers use the silage and feed. So they're going to have to cut themselves some more silage for over the winter if there are shortages. Though, should have thought of that the other day. Anyone train-minded? You got one of those shunt stopper thingy-majiggies down here. My train knowledge is a bit crap. Well, that's a lie, very crap. Angela, thank you very much for coming in. Down here in the big storms we had, we lost a lot of trees. The woodlands here in particular were decimated. Trees 10 foot up were snapping in half. They've been doing a good job of clearing it out. And they've been planting new trees already, so they're on the ball. But all this is gone. Further along, it looked like matchsticks, all just blown straight over. Here you go. What's that? What's the actual name, the proper name for that? Apart from it stops trains from moving. Shunt, thingy, majiggy. Thingy-majiggy sounds good. Yeah, well, that's why I thought about doing them, Shandy. I do the walking, but you just get everything about it. And just not the sore feet and back. And it's me that gets lost, not yous. That's the one, Susan. Thank you very much. A buffer. We're going to follow this track a fair way on. We get towards the castle. We come off and we come back. We look back along the side of the river. So I thought that was kind of nice. I was just going to hightail it to the prisoner walk up and turn around. And I thought, sod it, I'll take you on the loop and come round by the river. Yeah, this was full of trees and they're all gone. Apart from some little saplings and the ones that have been planted in. Still see there's trees down that haven't been touched yet. Driving past, it was just like, whoa. Some woodlands up here got completely flattened by those winds. Right, we're getting near to the road where I started off. And then we start the walk from there. Those steps up to that viaduct are going to kill me off on the way back. I'm going to end up with legs like a mountain goat. I was going to say donkey there. And all the trees gone. I have planted a lot, mind, I'll give them that. I have planted a lot of replacement trees. But they had to, really. It's not just here, it's all the way along the valley. I've got some videos of woodlands and forestries, and they're just gone. All lying flat on top of each other like matchsticks. No, Andy. Although I might, 51, I might end up scratting a bit when we get down next to the river. That should be interesting. Hadn't thought of that. It's mainly wasps that come for me. And if I'm up on the moors, it's the bumblebees, the bloody chasers around. Wasps. I've told you about the story. We were early for an appointment, so we got a Mackey's and we're sat in an Asda car park, me and the two girls. I had my window cracked a little bit, turned the engine off, and we started eating the Mackey's. Teenager said, "Mum, look at that wasp." And as we looked, oh, that nearly gave me a heart attack. Baby blackbird. This wasp flew up to her side of the windscreen and went along the top. And I was looking, and the next second, the wasp was coming from my cracked open window. Me panicking, I couldn't get the engine back. I couldn't shut the window because the engine was off. And I couldn't get the car started fast enough before the wasp was nearly on my nose end through the window. Morning, woman outdoors. So I bailed and I did 2 laps of my car. When I bailed from McDonald's, I had a lovely £1/4 pounder with cheese and fries and money. I only had like 2 bites. That ended on the floor. So, of course, the seagulls came in. I had seagulls around my head. I had a wasp chasing me. 2 laps of my car, that wasp chased me around it. In that time, the seagulls finished off my Mackeys. The guy in the car next to me, was he concerned? No. Teenager said, "That man's staring at you, Mum." Hang on, just point you down, there's people here in my 4 wheels. And he was looking at me, gawping. I thought, oh God, how embarrassing, he's seen me do that. Oh no, I cracked my window down. I said, "Hi, sorry about that. Wasp was chasing me." He went, "Yes, I saw. What's my car door like?" I was like, "It's fine. When you got out of your car, your door smacked against mine." I thought, fuck you, I thought I was going to die. It's been chased by a wasp. Homestead family, thank you very much for coming in. How are you? "54, they hate me. They all chase me." Right. Hi. Yeah, they all chase me. They hate me. I've had 1 so far this year. And hopefully it stays at that because I've suddenly grown a wasp phobia. Is that another baby blackbird? Or is it a thrush? I think it's a thrush. Oh, cool. It's a little missile thrush. You don't see many of those now. John Saxon, thank you very much for coming in. Peter, how are you? Lovely to see you. We are going to a prisoner of war camp and a castle. Clyde's World, you okay? Thanks for coming in. God, it's warm. Again, we're still on the railway tracks. We follow them for a big part of this walk, actually. Lovely day. Oh, wasps aren't, they're evil. Next door's got a spruce tree, and it must be, I'm crap at guessing things, but it's big. It makes my shed look like a block of Lego underneath it. And midsummer last year, we went down towards the shed about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That must have been later than that, August time maybe. You would hear buzzing, a lot of buzzing. And I worked it out. There was like rain falling from the pine tree, hitting my shed, as were wasps falling on the ground drunk. So got the camera out, had a closer look. The wasps were in clouds on every branch, chewing at not the new pine needles, but about like the last year's growth on them, chewing the needles off and getting drunk. 4 o'clock in the afternoon must be around the time that the sap runs up the tree, because it was like it was raining and everything covered in the sap. The wasps were all over. Never seen that like it. How are you, John? Oh, our wasps, they don't care. They're evil. When I came to the viaduct last time, I went wrong. I came this way, only the opposite direction. And there's a nice little bridge down here. I keep thinking there's someone behind me. Here's the first bridge. Smee, how you doing? Got a prisoner of war camp and a castle. Just come off the viaduct. We're going to loop back along, come along the River Tyne, and go back up the viaduct and across. Ever since I found out about this prisoner of war camp, I've been itching to come for a walk over. Bumblebees are all right. I have wild honeybees coming. There's quite a few beehives around us. And they do like a couple of shrubs that I've got next to the house. I've had a couple of swarms. But it's wasps that are the issue. I've got 4 apple trees. And they go mental on those as well. So I spend quite a lot of time in the summer. It's very therapeutic with a weed burner. If you turn a weed burner up in the air, it turns into a flamethrower. So the apples that they're all inside, that they dug holes into, they get torched. Wasps with no wings can't come after you. D. Johns, how are you? Nice to see you. It's a nice walk along this train track. So this will have led all the way down to Holt Whistle. Probably back to where I live as well. There'll be another one connected from there. So warm. I'll cross a road soon if memory serves me right. This is how far I went the wrong direction when I was looking for the viaduct. About a mile. Oh dear God. That sounds horrible. I do like to build nests in my bird boxes. And I have seen them. Fly. Chewing the wood on the fence. So they are building a nest somewhere. But again, I just get the weed burner, squirt some of the gas inside it, light the burner, and then boom, bye-bye wasp nest. Admittedly, it means I have to, on occasion, do some repairs to the bird boxes. But I don't mind that. I got stung on my lip. Sat out in the garden with a can of lager on the picnic bench. Went to take a drink, and there was a wasp in it. You don't need to have lip filler, just let a wasp sting you a few times. Lip went up like a balloon, didn't I? It's all stone, track. If the sound of me on the stone starts doing your head, and let me know, and I'll just walk on the grass. I think we'll be off that soon. Just into open fields. Hiya. Hello. There. Oh, you going, Shandy? See you, Shandy. Thanks for coming in. Tim, have a good one. Thanks for coming in. I've got a pond. The water is very low here. Secret blackbird, are the ponds and things low near you? And that is right down. About maybe a foot. So many of you got baby sitting duties today. Hello, Mr. Jesus, he's big. Hello, Mr. Bull. He's a big lad. So glad I'm not going through that field. It's a nice, easy walk, Peter. It's along train lines. This is a disused train line. Yeah, you have nothing that wants to really do you harm, have you? In New Zealand. So the only thing we've got really is the adders. Although they have released wild boar in certain parts of the country. Purple, you alright? We're going to prisoner of war camp, Purple. And a castle. Well, I've read the castle owns a bit of a grump. So I've not got much chance of getting close to that. I could blag in that I want to have a function though. He does hire rooms out. There we go. Across the road a bit further up. Oyster catchers I can hear. DJB, thank you very much for coming in. How are you? I'm taking you to a castle. That's seen better days, hasn't it? Not there, how you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. 51. Quite looking forward to getting down to the riverside as well. There's a monitoring station we go past. I'm not sure if there's any salmon ladders. Well, thank you very much for coming in. We're nearly over the road. As lobster catches are close. DJB is a very good friend. I adore her. She's got a brilliant channel. She's got a couple of brilliant channels. She's one of the most lovely people I've met on YouTube. Rhonda! Shireen, thank you very much for coming in. Rhonda, how you doing? I was a bit jealous of those fields of corn. I tried growing sweet corn myself. It just did not work for me. It was a really, really windy summer. And they just got roasted. 15th? Bang on. Should be bloody sooner, but at least you've got one. They're taking Michael, shall we say. Here we go. As far as I know, we go straight over. Can you see those? We've got a pair of wrens. So small to see though. Right, what have we got here? The Wallace Arms pub. So I am going the right way. I think, shall we go straight over? I presume we do. Featherstone Park Station. I presume we do, although there's another one there. That house used to be a train station. Just have a look at this gate. Yeah, you don't go through there. Ooh, why is that fenced off? Oh, it's access to that right yet. We go past this little station. Jose, how you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. So yeah, this was Featherstone Park train station. Beautiful house. Ooh. Blackbird eggs. So here we go. The station sign. Again, another long platform. I wonder how many trains a day run down here. Yeah, but the public footpaths through them, Peter. So, although the public can't go everywhere, we can go on the paths and we stay on them. It works. Gate open. Apparently, other walkers have said the Wallace Arms is good for a pint on this one day. I'll tell you what, quite now I'm tempted even though I don't drink. Does anyone know if they've made alcohol-free lager taste any better than it used to? Because it used to be like dishwater. DJB Peter's got a beautiful channel. I'm just going to dip to make sure I'm on the right route. I'll be 2 seconds. Just going to flip onto the app. Yeah, the app was telling me that I was going the wrong way. How good's that? I've got to go up the road. Just as well I've got that app running. So I go past the Wallace Arms pub. Yeah, hi fishing your frustrations. See, I won't drink at all if I'm driving. Even if I'm driving the next day, I won't have a drink. Not that I drink anymore. But if ever I'm going to have a tipple, it's when there's absolutely no driving involved. When I dipped out there to go on the maps, there's 2 pheasant chicks about 3 weeks old. Hi Joel, how you doing? Thanks, Aunt. Bloody stoning me trainer. One of those annoying little grains. Just right. So we're going to come out of here and we're going to go uphill along the road. Past the pub. So, we've been here again. Hello, Featherstone Station. Featherstone Park. And uphill. Ooh. Is that alive? Hello, little Morley. No, I think we're toast. It's only a baby. Sorry, there's more. Dead hedgehog. Right, so uphill we go. Oh, hang on a sec. I turned the wrong way again. Silly me. Should really be on that side of the road, but there's no gap to get out of the way of cars. Well, that's good. If I go wrong, this app messages me and says check your route, which is handy. So we're going to carry on this road for a little bit. Oh, champion chat's frozen for me. So, can I change it? I'm just going to refresh. My chat's frozen. Give me a second, I'll be straight back. There, that's better. Cass, yeah, you alright? I'm going to that prisoner of war camp. I've just gone the wrong way twice. Within the space of like 2 minutes. Which isn't unusual for me. If we get up over here, we're going to go left. Guys, I've downloaded an app and it's tracking it for me. I'm useless at reading maps. It's in open fields. It won't be too long before we loop around the castle. They can do. They get lost in the Lake District Mall. Just Lake District malls. They have their own mountain rescue for up there. Because weather can change rapidly. Frack, how you doing? We can't be far off. Where we turn left. Oh, cool fishing frustrations. Oh God, no, Peter. I'm not fit at all. I just like pushing myself. 54, stop it. Squirrel. Is it going up that tree? Where are you? Oh, it's right above my head. Change trees. Did you see that? An acrobat. Oh, lovely Cass. I bet they're everywhere, are they? Sorry, but I would have them trees chopped down. Look at them coming inside the house. Baby rabbit. Not very old at all. Lots of animals. It's beautiful look in the lakes, isn't it? Fishing frustrations, but summertime it's a nightmare. Little tiny country roads with stone walls, barely room for cars to pass, and people from other countries driving on the wrong side of the road. Check out Cass's Maracas Cats channel. All the cats are on there and what they get up to. On these walks, I have the horrors about losing my car keys. Because, oh my God, if I lost my keys out on one of these, I would be screwed. I would say 1.5 miles, maybe. Something like that. These old, huge, big beaches. Yay, we're going downhill. Ooh, I'm bouncing. And I could do with a jetpack. I hate going downhill. I prefer going up and fighting. It gets different muscles and does your joints differently if you go downhill. Hopefully, I'm going to see a castle real soon. It's down in here somewhere. Oh, shoot. Ah, is that a parapet? I think we're at the castle just about. Oh, yes, we are. But our walk isn't really close to it. If that's not a castle, it's got turrets. It's a very fancy house. It's got to be a castle. It's a small castle, mind, but it's still a castle. Oh God, Jose, I'm really claustrophobic. And the thought of diving underwater, I couldn't do it. I could not do it. Christine, how you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. I couldn't go underwater at all. It would make me freak the hell out. '54, my phone hates me. Some of the crap that it puts out. I swear I typed the right things in and it's got a mind of its own. Sniper, my friend. Any more snapping turtles around there? Do they live in your pond? They must do. That stuff is so thorny and spiky. You end up a horrible mess and it's very itchy gauze. You get cut by it. Lots of wild roses grow around here. You remember that snapping turtle that was on your drive? If you had any more? I don't think I could do scuba diving either. You see, wearing the mask and the being like down under the water just fills me with, oh no, I couldn't do it. Right, is this where we need to go? Can't see it. I think we should go further, but we'll see. If I start getting messages, then we know. What does it say? Featherstone footbridge. I don't think we're going there. And if we are going there, there's no path that I can see where the hell I'm going. Have you? What a beautiful place to go and do that. Hi Valentine, how are you? Yeah, well, we found the castle. Don't think we were allowed down to it though. Ah, for dear God, I'm getting the message right. 2 secs. Sorry, StreamYard's kicked me. Right, so go down here and I go along the fence. Not there's a path, just lots of cow poo. But I'm going in the right direction, kinda. Oh, jeez. Why is taking me across here and not along the road? I've got no idea. Oh, I've had sheep in as well. Don't mind sheep. It's cows that freak me out. There's a signpost. Ew. That's not a good sign. Wet cow dung. Iffy. Presume I was meant to walk along the side of the fence, but sod it, I'm not walking all the way along the side. I'm doing a diagonal cut. And then I go over and we're at the side of the river. We loop around the castle. And then we hit the prisoner of war camp close to here. Back along the river. At least I managed not to stand in cow dung. That's a plus. Nearly there. Yeah, I used to go to the local farm and as kids help them dip them. Like I just about break your fingers, getting your fingers caught in the wool, trying to guide them in. And they're strong little things and all. I thought they were people before. They're close, stuck on the fence. So we go straight over. Oh, we go across the bridge, I think. Or do we? God, one way to find out. This will tell me whether I'm going the right way or the wrong way. Get ready for the beep. I think we walk along this bank, but we'll soon find out. Oh, is there cows? No, there's not. So this is the little footbridge. It's not so little. And the river's really deep here. Hi Lex, you alright? Oh, is he trout? Yes, thank you. Ah, I am going on the bank, right? See if there's more fish. Can't see any. That was a decent size, like maybe £2 trout. Not bad. Right, so I'm going to walk along the river, past the castle. Lex, I'm excited to see the prisoner of war camp. Since I found out about it, it's been gnawing at me to come find it. Some of the buildings are gone, but a lot of them are still in one piece. And we get to look at this castle. Although, StreamYard won't let me zoom in. Sort that out, StreamYard. Susan, it would be absolutely perfect for a drone up here. Yeah, we're going through this meadow, following the river. As places for a castle go, I think it's a good one. Thanks, Lex, I try. For all, it's just little local bits and bobs. Still a lot of history. Things to see. Cumbria is mainly talked about as the Lake District. There's so much more to Cumbria than that. So how salmon run this. And we've got the trout in there. We've got a water station here, I think. There's the castle. Fancy calling squatters' rights on that. Someone's been lobbing that for firewood. Oh, stop doing this to me. 2 secs. me I was fruit. So now we're en route, just in case. We're over there next to the river, but it was beeping at me to come over here. But we do get a closer look at the castle. That tree was huge. Died a very long time ago though. Oh, it did cast. I was terrified of doing it. Never ever thought I would make a video, never mind go live. Oh wow, look at the view from it there. Oh, the home. Can't go claim squatters' rights. What a beautiful place to call home. They do weddings and things there. Hi Popsy, how you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. Cass, thank you. I still feel like a plum, but hey. That is not beautiful. And there's only sheep in the fields. Happy days. Shandy, thank you. I'm excited to get round here to this prisoner of war camp. There's only sheep knocking around, so that looks good. Hopefully the farmers, this time of day, the farmer's not putting feed out. Hi Pocket Watch. Look. It's small as castles go up here. It's still beautiful. Wow, the river's really low. In flood, this place is scary. The force of the water that comes off the moors, it's taken whole roads out. Wow, it's really low. We'll probably have a lot of the banks gone as we get along. It's not helping my need for a drink. See how wide the banks are, where the water does get up to. It's very, very low. I'm not sure where the South Tyne meets the north. It flows through Newcastle to the sea. I mean, look, it's washed away the side of this track. Don't particularly want to get too close to the edge. It's washed it all away. Look how low down. That's about 8 foot lower than we are. As you can see where the water normally comes to, these black stones, that's the normal water height. So for it to be this low, this time of the year, I think we could be on some droughts this year. Get ready for your hose pipe bans. Right, the prisoner of war camp isn't too far past the castle. Oh, I've got to shoot the lamb. I haven't had like a lamb for ages. Can't beat some nice lamb. Wow, Rhonda, yeah, I saw the floods. It's scary as hell. So many people losing their homes. And now you've got this heat dome, haven't you? How long's this intense heat meant to last for? Yeah, it's a South Tyne SB, so it should be way higher than it is. Hello, sheep. Fancy giving us a lift. Oh crap, there's cows. Cows just there. Darn it. Yay. I can see prisoner of war camp. The buildings were a dark red brick. What I presume were dormitories. Looks to just have the concrete pads left for a few of them. But you do still have buildings left. So we're going inside some. Because I can't see a farmer and the cars are all the way up there. I'm going to be brave. Oh, bye, Smee. Thanks for coming in. This is a very fancy path. Although I've probably been the original entrance to the camp. Good, because the temperatures that you're looking to get, I love the sun and I love the heat. But I don't think I could even go outside in that. That's a big branch come out of that tree. Huge. Oh, the rest doesn't fall on me yet. I can't remember what the newspaper was called, but the German officers decided to try and make friends with the locals. And there's a support group of either side, of which they did. And the newspaper went out. It's just here. You can see the start of the buildings. Just at the back off this path. Sod it, I'm going to them. I wanted to see these for ages. Nazmi, thank you very much for coming in. Beautiful paddock. There's a jay just flown across there. Jays sound like wounded vultures when they're calling. It's a horrible sound. There's quite a few buildings left, actually. We're going to go for a nosy in all of them if I can get in. And there's loads of them at mine. It's a family of about 5. And you can hear them and you watch them and they hunt tree to tree to tree along my garden, taking the chicks out and the eggs out. But they do sound like wounded vultures. Their call is horrible. Makes the magpie sound eloquent. We're coming from this side. We're meant to be able to see a plaque on the buildings. So let's see if we can find it. So we've got a metal pad there, sorry, concrete pad there. So I presume this was the gateway. We've got concrete pads here. This must have been the entrance. Right, let's have a look. Oh, there's cows right next to the other buildings. I can do one. What I've seen online, general consensus is that this was some kind of workshops. Buick. Possibly. Got some more concrete posts. Let's have a look. suppose they would have had vehicles, wouldn't they? Oh, this is a bit strange. Another room. Got a pipe there. Do we have water running into here at one time? And another. Concrete with slab ceilings. Cool. Farmers using it for storage, look. So it was whitewashed at one point. Gosh, it's got a very strange feel to it. Yeah, all whitewashed. Another pipe hole at the back there. Ooh, what's this bit? Another longer room. Pooh-wee. Hundings of sheep. Oh, have you, Susan? No. Where is this plaque meant to be? Yeah, you can get to the right. Shit, cows. Right. There's no ball. Right, hang on, there's concrete pads here. So we've had a building there. We've had buildings here. We've got the pillars left still. And what was this? Was this toilet maybe? Water supply? So we've got concrete pad there, another one here. I'm stood on one. There's another one there. Another there. I don't know whether the cows like it or not. I'm going to these. I take it these were where the drainage. So Frank, thank you very much for coming in. We are at a prisoner of war camp. Believe it or not. They've had accommodation for the guards and for the Russian officers. Another foundation there. Will those cows let me in here? Got two chimneys off this one. Poof, fly in my hair. Hello. How you doing? Oopsie. Wasn't expecting that. Sorry to kick you out. Right, let's go along to these. I take it this 6,000 officers. They're going to need a lot of space. Haven't found this plaque. Yes, I can get inside. Question is, do I want to? Hello? Very small room. And behind it. Yeah. Oh, we've had water in here. Cows can't see me when I come up this side. So you've got windows, high level windows all the way along. Hopefully I can get in a door to get inside the main building. Oh, swallows live in it now. Long-tailed tits. Farmer's got it pretty much barred off. So this is more like huge cobbles. Another room. Can I get in here? I think I might be able to through this bit. No, this is one in. Entrance in, but you can't get back out. So a door around here. No. I don't want to climb the fence and get told off. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms that way of a central corridor. Yeah, Susan, I don't like the feel of it at all. It's a bit iffy, to say the least. Yes, I know, navigation, I'm going the wrong way, I'm doing it deliberately. I'll see if I can check the doors on the other side. Yeah, I think it's got to be, Susan. It must be accommodation. Were these toilets? With 2 cubicles in. This one, oh, it's down the main. There's another corridor. And again, 5 rooms off each. So these rooms aren't huge. About 8 foot long, maybe. They're not very wide. If it's 1 window per room. Power Life, you okay? So they're about 8 foot long. How much have I got? There's about 6 foot maybe between each of these windows. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? The black stain on some of them. It's not on all of them. Got a water pipe through there. And that gap is narrow at the end, so probably got bathroom there. Maybe, well, bathroom or kitchen. But these look like bedrooms where the officers were kept. Christ, these cows. Yeah, that one's blocked off. Darn it. Don't want to upset the farmer. And the cows are moving. So, I wonder what that one was. Cass, Power Life is amazing, he rocks. Could it have been a kitchen block? Could that have been for the guards? It's very tall. There's an upstairs, you've got 2 little windows on the top floor. Right, I'm going to be brave and bite the bullet. When cows come, I can lob through the windows and pray they piss off so I'll get home. Right. There has to have been stairs. Wow. Yeah, we've had a second floor, look. This must have been a kitchen block. That's a chimney. You see you've got the hole through there. What's through here? 2 little rooms. Oh, 1 little room. Had a wider window in it. So I presume this was where the food, let's see, and concrete slabs. The ovens will have been there on that chimney. Yeah, they're not going to nuke us, they haven't got the balls. There'll be no nuking. Ouchie! Blooming nettle. So go past these foundations. These aren't as big. There's one and there's the other. Another slab in there. Yeah, I'll look for some. I'm more interested in getting away from them cows. They're getting a bit frisky. No coming in my direction. I'm an absolute chicken with the cows. When the water's higher, this is an island. You've got a secondary riverbed that runs along here. It'll just be there when it's in flood. Yeah, but he's not that stupid. Watch a guy, his wife and kids, he's going to get into trouble like in Russia, that posts on YouTube. And he was taking us around supermarkets just as the war was starting. And he took us to a car dealership recently. Not a soul, it was like a ghost town. And they wanted over 100 grand for a car. The prices have gone up there too. Way quicker than out here. How lush is that? Last heavy rain's made it. Oh no, it's flooding through. We've got some geese. That water's making me even more thirsty. Oh God. Temperatures like that as well, London. Sounds like a nightmare. Oh, that's a big fella. Oh, ouchie. So today that's off a goose. We're going to end up coming away from the water as we cross the road to pick up onto it again. Oh yeah, we've annoyed him just a tad. Although Finland's doing its best to piss him off. They've wanted to fast track NATO, haven't they? They cut their gas supplies off. Luckily it's summer. Has he not spat his dummy about Boris going back over there? Because he didn't like it the first time. Hiya. He didn't like it the first time, did he? But he's cutting off his own nose to spite his face. I mean, he's cutting off everyone's gas supplies. So be it. Everyone. Oh. every country's been preparing. So, oh, this gate's a bit iffy. French and Germany have been really quiet recently, though. Yeah, he's cut the gas supply off to Finland. He took a PAP. Hey, little lambs. Ooh, you've been sheared. Or is it fell off? No, it's fell off. I don't blame you, lass. It's warm. Hey, little lambs. She's casting hers as well. She pum. Absolutely stink. Yeah, I always close the gates and I always check them. I think Finland will have had plans in place. There'll have been quiet words in the background. They'll have been securing power, gas supplies on the quiet. I thought there was a cow behind me there. Because that's what he was going to do, all he's going to do. That is his only real weapon, really. Gas supplies, energy. Although they were withholding the wheat, which I sussed out is why our farmers are growing so many grass paddocks to have the food for their animals over winter. Go across this bridge. The steps back at the viaduct are going to kill me off because it's steep. To be honest, at this moment in time, I'd love to go and stick my head in the river. Lovely day, isn't it?
I know.
Absolutely lovely. Someone going fishing. Oh, we're going along where there once was a wood. Alana, how you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. Ooh, heck. That's definitely reshut. Gypsy Dave, how are you? Thank you for calling in. This bank's gone. Those trees all went. Shows the force of those storms early summer. Oh, my phone's not beeping yet. It's telling me I've gone the wrong way. Down next to the river going, look. All these trees just gone. I've been busy planting it up. How are you, Dave? Alana been to a prisoner war camp. I've been happy if the farmer hadn't barred off all of the rooms, but it's not just people he's barring out, he's getting the cattle out. And back to the river. Lovely and quiet on this stretch. Have a good one, Dave. Yeah, I've actually taken a turn where I had a possibility and I'm not being told I've been the wrong way. Hallelujah. Ah, shite, we've got cows. Sure to put the cows in the fields just to annoy me. Shit, there's loads of them. Oh my god. Jeez. I've got to go through the centre. Oh, God. Oh, hi Cheryl, are you in? Hi Cheryl, thank you very much for coming in. Damn. Cows, and now the path gets suddenly thin. It splits in two. Odds are I'm meant to follow the river, aren't I? And thanks for coming in. It's lovely having you in. See you soon. Damn it. Freaking cows are sat exactly where I've got to go, I think. Dear God. I can't see a ball. That's a plus. No, I'll stay sat on the floor. Oh my God. I've not got far to be able to jump into the river. Jeez. You have no heart brave how idea how brave I'm being right now. There's two sat on the path that I need to go on. Oh, God, my idea of hell. Jesus. I've got through the middle of them. Oh, oh my God. Don't you wag your tail at me. She's giving us wild eye. I'm going water side of her. I think we're nearly back at the viaduct, thank God. Oh, nice cow. Nice cow. Oh, Tim, how you doing? I'm nearly past them. Shooting his calves. Right, calm down, shut it. You can do it. What do I do? Going this way. Right round them. Right, if the swearing starts, I'm really, really sorry, but I'm breaking my pants. Alana, hope your appointment goes okay. She's eyeballing me. I'm not going near your babies. I'm just walking. As fast as my slow legs will take me. I'm out. Jeez, that was a bit iffy. Checking behind to make sure she's not following us. Things I do to put stuff on YouTube. I thought I heard hooves. No, I'm fine. I ain't got a clue what they are, but they're big. I'll just quickly check my tracking. 2 seconds. Follow the bank all the way along. I've got to cross this. Oh, my legs. They get used to shuffling along, but they don't get. Forget they need to lift as well. They hurt. We're not far off the viaduct now. Hallelujah. There, look, how beautiful does that look? I could dive in and go for a swim. Just beautiful. Oh, for God's sake, chat's frozen. 2 secs, I'll just refresh it. Sorry about that. I had to refresh again. Jose trainers. I've not got any walking boots. And yes, I know I should have some walking boots, but they're a bit further down the list for the moment. God, I could just dive in there. So still, it's like glass. The fish just jumped on that side. Just there, at the end of my finger. Yeah, I need some like cast for these walks. Fish jumping again. I could really do with some high, like over my ankle walking boots, just to support my ankles and my feet. But trainers will have to do, and they do support my feet. Jose, piss off! I was bricking myself walking through them. I keep hearing the sound of phantom hooves. Is this a shed for the fishermen? I wonder. Oh, Tim, that sounds absolutely brilliant, Tim. Ouch, freaking legs. Oh, these steps up to the viaduct are going to absolutely wreck me. Lovely route to trip over. And the path's kind of worn away. Maybe. You get salmon as well as the trout in here. Just past an old fisherman went fly fishing. Saw a trout, it was like £2 maybe. Not big by any sense of imagination, but pretty decent on the end of the line. Hi Justy, how you doing? Thank you very much for coming in. Ooh, path through the gauze. Lovely. Just beautiful. I haven't done too bad today, you know. I only got lost how many times? 3. I'm not the best at reading maps. Yeah, I could do with something like that. The joints in my feet are buggered. So, at the moment, I've got Nike Airs on. The bubble heels are the best thing I've found to cushion my feet. I'm hoping my battery doesn't die before I get back to the bridge, but we're really close now. I'll show you the view off the footbridge. So I'm not actually in Cumbria. I am just over the border in Northumberland. And County Durham's not far away from here either. All 3 almost meet. I can't get over how low this water is. It's a bit of a surprise, that. So this time of year it should be a lot higher. It doesn't bode well for the birds whatnot on the moors. heavenly. There, we've got that bank all the way along. Wonder if that was a train track or if it's maybe a flood barrier. I've actually got this done in good time. I expected to be cutting it to the time I had to be away for. I need to be away for the very, very, very latest half two. When I get back to the car, I am necking like a bottle of Coke. Oh, I can see the bridge. Hallelujah. Right then. How do we get to the footpath? I think we go through here. They're the ones I've got on. See the bubble heels? Oh, God, that hurt. They're heavenly for my messed up feet. Give a decent amount of support and flexibility. Oh, cool secret blackbird. I'm not climbing, but I hurt my legs before. My legs are about to really, really hurt. It's going to be interesting getting up onto this bridge. Last time I was up, I could see the footbridge below. I thought, oh, I'd love to go on that. The views are going to be absolutely beautiful. What doesn't sound good? Right, my app isn't telling me I've gone the wrong way, which is good. And I'm hoping my battery's going to last across onto the footbridge. Right next to the water. Yes, we're here at the footbridge. You know what? My sense of direction is awful. Nearly there. Here's the footsteps to get on to the bridge to go on. And then it's when we're at the other side of it that the really hard work starts. I'm glad I did the walk back to front. I saw a guy had said he'd done that in the comments of the app I've used. Oh, my legs. Look at that. Like, this feels a bit bouncy, you know. It is bouncing. Look at that. I can feel the bridge bounce. It's made of concrete, so it shouldn't strictly be bouncing. We were up there just before. Here's the river. Someone's chucking stars in the water. Just beautiful. Oh yeah. Yeah. Good walk around today.
It's a nice day, Wellington.
Oh, beautiful. God, this is a bit iffy. Actually, I've done the walk in the exact time that they've said it would take, estimated it online. But we did have a snoop. God, this is iffy. We did have a snoop around the prisoner of war camp. That is so high. Catherine, about 45 minutes ago, we were in a prisoner of war camp for German officers during World War II. There's fish rising in there, just seen one. God, bank's slipping. Yeah, one there and a bigger one just there, just raised like up. You going to jump again? There, and there. There's quite a few fish in there. So I can't, the reflection on the water, I can't quite see them. God, this is iffy. I could do with a crane to get me up this. Jesus. Ow. How are you, Catherine? Oh my God, my legs. I'm not even halfway. I've only done a little bit. Yeah, very good point, Tim. Oh, my legs are dead. I've got to get all the way up there. It was built and started in 1852. Leica, how are you? How are you feeling today, Leica? For all you stuck in the hotel. Oh God, my legs are going to pack in. For all you stuck in the hotel, Leica, have you got any decent views? Oh, dizzy. Sorry for heavy breathing. Do a bit more. I tell you what, I have earned that can of Coke. He's in a can, the bottle. There is no way I could do anywhere like the Lake District. Scientists, thank you very much for coming in. So we're going up over. We've got the footpath to Lambley. We've got to Slaggyford. And we're just 5 miles off Haltwhistle. And we're nearly back on the bridge. We get back on the bridge. And then alive, we've gone full circle. I think that's about 8 kilometres. Is that about 5 miles? Oh wow, like hopefully the fever's all you get. I'm thinking about you. Draw the coke and slag off the trains. Yeah, Tim's like my history book, he helps me out. I forgot that the Italians prisoners were there too. Last steps. Nice ones, these ones. Oh, thank God for that, Catherine. Like, how many days are you in? Oh dear God. Jeez, I don't do heights. Oh God. Lambley viaduct, designed by Sir George Barclay Bruce for Newcastle and Carroll Railway Company, Haltwhistle to Alston Branch. Opened on the 17th of November 1852. The branch was closed 1st of May 76, and it's a Grade 2 list. It was restored between 95 and 96. And that goes on about the Railway Heritage Trust. Oh God, do you have to test clear before you can leave? Or is it just a set number of days? I was like, no joke, that was a hellish climb up. My legs were going to pack in, or they were packing in. Here we are. That's that bridge we were on just before. Just beautiful. And a lovely walk. Even though I thought we were going to be going that way, when in fact we went that way. Yeah, there's still the station houses have still got the station signs on. This one along here hasn't, but the other ones have. Saw a massive salmon on the bank here last time. This is where those, I can't enlarge it for you. Where those fish were jumping. There's another one jumped just there. Just too high up. 33 metres is a long way. Yeah, Cass, Tim's brilliant. He knows his onions. There we go. Right, this really, really irritates me. Why do people bag up dog poo and then leave it in the plastic bag? They'd be better off just leaving the dog poo. At least that can rot down, the bags don't. Sorry, rant over. That annoys me. If you're going to carry dog poo bags, carry them. Don't just dump the bags, you make it even worse. I think there should be a higher fine for those that leave the poo bags behind than the actual dog poo, and I think you should get fined double. That's what I say anyway. You can see how high that water goes up, Catherine. And you've got the river running there, and it gets all up along to that tree line. Same on this side. With the trees green, it's harder to see. I lost a lot of trees on that side there as well. I hadn't noticed that. I'm glad that they're actually